Hello, and welcome to TESOL at the University of Westminster. I'm Sean Sutherland, the course leader for TESOL here. We have TESOL available in many modes. You can study on-site or distance learning asynchronously from wherever you want in the world. You can study full-time or part-time, start in September or January, and you can study for a full MA, or you can do the diploma or certificate. What I want to talk to you specifically today about is the special entry option we have for people who've already completed a level 7 diploma, the Cambridge Diploma in Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, often called the Delta, or the Trinity Diploma in Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, often called the DIP-TESOL. If you have completed one of these diplomas, and if you are accepted onto our course, we give you credit for your prior learning, so you then only complete 3 modules with us instead of 5, and completing those 3 modules will earn you your MA TESOL. This is delivered to you full-time distance learning, the special entry, the typical course structure for a full-time student doing it in the distance learning mode. In your first semester with us, you would take a module called Language and Learning, which is about how linguistics can inform our language teaching and language learning processes and procedures. You would also begin your dissertation in the first semester, but you complete it over the course of the entire full-time year. And then in your second semester with us, you take a module called Testing and Assessment, in which you look at what makes a good test, you analyze a test that's developed by someone else, and then you produce your own testing material under the guidance of our lecturers. If you were to take the course in part-time distance learning mode, you would take the same modules, but over the course of 2 years. So in the first year, you would take the 2 individual modules, and in the second year, you would complete your dissertation under the guidance of one of our lecturers. To complete the course, we use this acronym RAP. How do you progress through the modules in the dissertation? Each week you would watch a bespoke video prepared by one of our lecturers introducing that topic for the week. You will read the essential texts, all of which are available to you online. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to buy any books for this course. You interact with the lecturers and with other students on the course through activities that you do in order to show what you've learned about the topic. These are not assessed. These are designed to give you a chance to tell us what you've learned and to learn what others on the course know about these topics. Kind of like you'd do if you were interacting in a classroom, but you're doing this asynchronously over the internet. And then, of course, you must produce your assessment for each module. The assessment, there are a range of things. You might produce a poster, you produce testing materials, and you do, of course, your dissertation, which is a more traditional research project and where you write a long essay. The teaching and learning is handled online through our virtual learning environment, Blackboard. You may be familiar with this or something like it. This is where the videos are hosted. This is where the reading list is found. This is where you can access teaching materials and the activities. Typically, they look like this, right? Something you might do. This is a task, a voice thread task, where you'll have heard and watched a video, you'll have done some reading, and then you'd be asked to comment on this. This one can be done commenting actually verbally. You push a button and start talking, and you could tell us about some way that you've taught or learned a language, and and whether it was effective and why or why not. And you can hear what other students say about this, and the lecturer can give her or his comments about it orally as well. Or maybe a task like this, an activity like this, where people were looking for examples of different types of tests. Some tests where you're compared to external criteria, some tests where you're compared to other students on the course. And so you can see there's examples here and people are posting them and chatting about them. You can see I'm there. The blackout is I've blacked out students' names for privacy reasons, but you can see we're interacting and looking at a variety of different things, sprint races and Lord of the Rings tests and so on, as well as more traditional language teaching tests like this one. So you'll progress through the course, interacting with other students and with lecturers asynchronously to give you that experience of being part of a course, even though you're studying on your own. We feel that this gives you a feeling of community with other students and with your lecturers. So what's next? You apply online for the special entry access to the course. If you have questions about the application process, how to apply, I suggest you contact our postgraduate admissions team at this email address here. If you have questions about the content of the course, what you learn and how, I suggest you contact me directly at my own email address. Don't be shy. Sometimes people say, I don't want to bother you, but it's fine. I'm happy to answer any questions and I will answer you directly, or I will find the information needed to answer you and get back to you. So, thank you very much for your time, and we hope to welcome you someday to the University of Westminster. Goodbye.